We all got problems, situations, issues, questions, fear of the unknown. God calls it being mortal. Anthropologists label it instinct. Us poets tend to regurgitate it as life. My name is Quentin Talley, but everybody calls me Q. I am the artistic director of On Q Productions. I'm also a poet, actor, director, and that's about it. Have my hands in all things artistic. Oh, Susanna. Oh, Susanna. Oh, don't you cry for me. On Q Productions was started in 2007 with a mission to produce classic, contemporary, and original performance works that reflect the minority experience, especially that of the African American. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Not a word. Walked over the other side of the street, knocked on about 5 or 6 more of the doors. Not a colored person could be found. Neither man, woman, or child. Not even a little black dog could be seen or heard for miles around. We are in our second season of African American themed productions at Blumenthal Performing Arts Center, and we're going into our third season. And we produce plays spanning the gamut from For Colored Girls, Dutchman, Miles and Coltrane, which is an original, Mojo and the Say So, Ain't Misbehaving.
A lot of people of color, you know, they complain about they're not being in the roles at all. And it's good to have somebody at least have the gumption to put on these type of shows, you know what I mean? I mean, it's a lot of good stories to tell. It's not just your regular Romeo and Juliet and Shakespeare and stuff that, you know, nothing against those or anything, but, you know, this is a big planet and there's a lot of stories to tell, and you gotta be willing to tell them.
Our audiences really do truly span the gamut on ethnicity, race, age. It's all over the place, and people really support what we do.
With poetry, with hosting, and just being on this grind, and being one of the few examples that I have of people in this industry that are just have put their all into, like, this is what he does for a living, and he's definitely an example to me, being in the same position of what you can accomplish if you put your mind to it. And you put the work behind it. You can't just sit on your butt. You got to get up and get out every day and make it happen. And he's definitely an example to me of that. I just realized I said all that with lipstick on.
You know, a good story always wins over an audience, and that's hopefully what we do. Is, you know, we present plays that tell a good story at the end of the day. It just happens to be about the African American experience.
He's definitely a role model, I would say.
I ain't your role
But
I ain't nobody's role model.
he would think otherwise. Nah, I know the work that he's doing. I know it inspires a lot of people. I do know that. It inspires me, and it inspires everyone else here that's in the cast, because we continue to work with him. He's a good brother.
Right.
Does good work.
Right.
And as long as he's working, I'll work with, man. Whatever you do, brother. You got a brother, brother. You got another brother, brother.
This is actually Day of Absence. The reason I'm putting on all this makeup was one of our big hits. And it really showed me that, you know, the community was interested in African American theater. Had sold out crowds. You can say sold out for free shows, but we had sold out crowds at the Levine Museum. Yeah. When I got here, the only play that was done about African Americans was, of course, done in February. And for me, that just wasn't gonna cut it. Because we have a story to tell also, and we're here 365 days of the year.
How could the niggers be gone?
I don't know, but they just disappear, swallow up, vanish in thin air.
Have everybody around here known, Manny? How could the niggers just vanish? Beats me, but it's happened. So, you mean to tell me that a whole town of niggers just evaporated like this, poof, overnight? Right.
So poetry has taken me very far, places that I never thought I'd go before. Where I've been to Hawaii, been to Seattle, Toronto, Scotland. Yeah, just been all over the world. Sundance, got to meet Robert Redford, which was cool. So it's definitely been a journey with poetry. So. But I am neither of the trinities mentioned in the latter subject matter. I'm all adjective, agitated, add a verb in your blank stares. We all run away. Receive sympathy, gain empathy, search for truth, hope to live to see another day. I placed 12th in the world for poetry in 2006. A lot of other poets have placed top 10 in the world over the past couple years. So Charlotte has a very strong spoken word community. Time stood still. What had I done? The wheels of conversation stopped turning, though heads kept in motion. A child lay on the ground, surrounded by bystanders in need of a backbone. An actress over the intercom phone resounded, "Child down on aisle 1, child down on aisle 1." As the non-believers passed by, eyes asking odd questions, eyes whispering, eyes snickering, relied on instinct inside. I usually don't kick kids in their throat, but what had happened was I was shopping, minding my business, when this motherless child came whizzing around the corner, bumping into thee without saying excuse me. Instead, he double had the audacity to come in, "Break yourself, fool, you just stepped on my new sneaks. Wipe them off before I bring out thy heat." I took a beat, looked around, no one else in the vicinity, though I noticed ain't talking to me. So instead of bickering, I felt the need to touch a young mind who needs to be reached. Exactly 6.5 years since I've been in Charlotte. And Charlotte, since I've been here, has grown leaps and bounds as a city. I think it's coming into itself as a city. I identify Charlotte as a teenager who doesn't know what it wants yet. It's wide open and it's ready for any possibility, but it just doesn't know where it wants to be, what kind of identity it wants to have, which is a great thing, because you can make the city your own. Our scene in Charlotte has definitely grown. It's definitely gotten better over the years. There's more and more artists staying here and making a living here, being an artist. And Charlotte is definitely becoming a place where, you know, you can find all types of art that is supported by the community. Inland away, far, far, tall tales tell the tale of souls for sale. In basement back on clearance rack, I've been there. Some days I be 50% off, others an extra 30% on top of that. Folk rewind that back to back, that broken back to beautiful, break that bitter facial figure renamed frown. Y'all crack a smile for a change in moods, in attitudes, pet peeves, idiosyncrasies. Enjoy the moments, the poetry.
Q's pretty special, and I'm really, really glad to be here.